Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Victoria and I am a mess. I'm actually really sick. Sorry if I sound like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty. There's nothing more that I would love to do right now than lay in my bed and drink a bottle of NyQuil and sleep for 12 hours, but it's Vlogmas, so that means no days off. If you haven't tuned into my channel in a while, yes, I am doing Vlogmas. That means I'm gonna be posting videos every day until Christmas. I have a playlist created for that as well, so if you wanna catch up on all of my Vlogmas videos, that will be in the description, as well as some other fun links and social media and stuff like that. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. I have a lot of fun stuff planned for the holidays, and I'm so excited to get into it. We're only on day 2, and I'm already like so freaking happy of how this is turning out. I have so many like really good and exciting ideas, and I can't wait for you to see them. I went on Instagram, asked you guys to submit your Vlogmas Day 2 questions, and here we are. Someone wants to know, what is my favorite band or artist? Favorite artist of all time that I could listen to at literally any moment, Lana Del Rey. Someone wants to know how I overcome my anxiety. I'm not on any anxiety medication. I feel like that would probably be the best way, but I don't like medicine. One of the biggest things that helps me is exercising. It really makes me feel alert and awake and healthy, and like it's just good for your body to move. It releases so many endorphins in your brain, and even if you like don't want to be in a good mood, if you work out, you're gonna be in a good mood and you're gonna feel good and you're gonna feel less anxious. Smoking weed, kind of a hit or miss. Sometimes you'll feel so relaxed and so calm and so at peace, and then other times it'll literally make it 100 times worse. So you never know, it's like a crapshoot. Someone wants to know my goals for 2018. I really just want to like do better. I want to like help more people. Like I want to like invest time in like people and like genuinely like helping people. I'm super excited, ready to get my new face. Oh, and I am going to be doing a video when the time comes, just shouting everyone out who has ever donated to my GoFundMe. I'll like say your name and the amount and just like give you a little shout out. So I think that's going to be really fun. I just want to like personally acknowledge you all like one by one because I truly am so happy. Someone wants to know the biggest thing I've had to overcome in 2017. Probably my car wreck. I totaled my car in July and it really took a toll on me. You don't know, or maybe you do know if you've gone through this, but like you have so much freedom when you have a car. Like you can go wherever you want. Like it just gives you this sense of like security, like knowing that I can go wherever I want. Like I don't have to rely on anyone else. And then getting that taken away from me, it was like almost really traumatic. Like I stayed inside a lot. It was really bad for my depression because I would just like be a little hermit, and it would just, I felt like I was trapped. Like I felt like, you know, of course I could go Uber, but Uber is so expensive and I didn't want to like rely on like other people giving me rides, and it was just so inconsistent. It was definitely something that I had to overcome. I had to like really like be in the mindset of like, okay, I have to get back to like where I was at, or I'm just gonna like give up. Someone wants to know my favorite Christmas present that I've ever gotten. It was probably the dildo I bought when I was like 17. And then when I went to rehab and my parents searched my room, they found it and then threw it away. So really miss that. It was like a good 8-incher. Someone wants to know my top 2 movie recommendations. I just saw the movie Wonder. It is so good. It's about this boy who was born with a bunch of like physical deformities, and he looks very different, and it just went through like what he goes through and like his family story, and the movie is so good. I'm pretty sure it's still in theaters, so if you're looking for a good movie, Wonder is out now. It is so good. And truly, like as a trans person, I really connected to it because like, you know, he talks about how like when he goes outside, like no one, you know, looks at him like a normal person, and people always stare at him and like make fun of him and stuff like that. And that's all like things that I have gone through too. So it was really relatable. Literally within the first 5 minutes, like my mom and I were both crying. Julia Roberts is in it, by the way. Owen Wilson is in it. They're just so cute. They play like this couple, and now I really want them to be a couple in real life. And then like one of my all-time faves, probably like The Fault in Our Stars. That's another good crier. Like that is a movie that will literally like shred your heart. Like it will shred your heart and your brain, and you will literally want to shut down after you watch the movie. But I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, definitely recommend. And then like an old like classic favorite, probably The Lake House. That movie's with Sandra Bullock. It's like very low key, but such a good love story. So many things happen. It will literally make you want to like create a Tinder profile like as soon as you watch it. You can be like, oh my god, like I need to find love ASAP because I want that. And then like, I don't know, I know you only said 2 recommendations, but I kind of want to give more. Really love like horror and like sci-fi movies. So Cloverfield, that's one of my favorite movies. It's basically this like alien abduction that happens in New York, and it was so fucking good. The graphics and like visuals were so good, and this movie was made in I think like the early 2000s, but oh my god, like the characters, and it's all just like, it's not like a movie, like it's them like recording like what's happening to them. Super scary. Sorry, I'm on a rant. Also, there's a movie on Netflix called Would You Rather, and it's basically like this guy, this really rich guy, like gets this group of people together, and they have to play this intense game of Would You Rather, but it becomes like deadly, and like the last person to survive like gets the grand prize of like the money, and you see how like money like controls people and like what people are willing to do for this cash prize. Such a good movie. I'm pretty sure it should still be on Netflix. It was like 3 months ago, so I don't know. Those are all like really good movies, and I really recommend that you watch them, and if you see any of them, let me know what you think. Someone wants to know what my dream house is gonna look like. Never really thought about it. First thing that comes to mind, I want like full glass. Like, I don't want there to be any structure to the house. I just want it to literally be like a see-through building. But maybe they would have like curtains that like come down from the top all the way to the bottom, so that I could have like a little bit of privacy. But then during the day, people could just come like sightsee me. Like, it would be like as if I was in a zoo and I was like the main attraction. Like, that would be so cool. Maybe like a social experiment. Someone wants to know how I handle period conversations. Kind of awkward. I mean, I've basically accepted the fact that I don't get a period, but it's discouraging to me when people know that I'm trans, and then they come up to me and they're like, and it's usually when they're on their period, they're like, you're so lucky because you don't get to have periods. And I was like, oh, am I? Because literally, I would trade the fucking 4 days of the month that you go through intense mental, emotional, and physical pain for the lifetime trauma of being a trans person in America. But thanks. Someone wants to know if I like K-pop. Yes, I love K-pop. I really hate people who like treat K-pop like it's so fucking weird. I read this Twitter post, and if you know what I'm talking about, maybe you can link it. I don't remember who wrote it, but I saw it on Twitter. Someone was like, people act like K-pop is like the devil, and like it's so bad, and like it's so fucking weird, but it's literally just pop music in Korean. And I mean, if you don't want to listen to music that's in a language that you don't understand, I mean, that's fine, like I don't care. But just like the way they like film their music videos, like K-pop music videos are so different from the ones in America. Like, I just feel like they're so like, excuse me, I just ate a pita. I feel like there's so much more like high production and like, I don't know, just like very artsy, and like I love like Asian culture, so I love like watching that and seeing them express their culture and like their diversity, I guess, through like music and stuff. That's really cool to me. And I also just really like how the Korean language sounds, especially when it's like singing or rapping. I don't know, it's just like really comforting to me. And I kind of like songs where I can't really understand what they're saying because I focus more on the music, and then I don't know, it's just, I like K-pop. I've really been into BTS lately, and what is the other one? Is it GOT7 or GO7? I don't know, but there's a song, it's like never ever ever, never ever. It's so good. I've been singing that all day. I used to be really into like FX, Girls' Generation. I don't know, now I kind of like more like the boy bands. I guess because we don't really have like a lot of boy bands in the United States. So, I don't know, I'm like vicariously living through Korea. And then the last question of Vlogmas Day 2, someone wants to know my favorite scent. If I go to like Bath & Body Works or like any like candle or like scent store, I always gravitate towards like the fruitier scents. I love the smell of like strawberry and cherry and pineapple, kind of like not necessarily tropical, but just like really like fruity and sweet. I really hate like I don't know why I'm holding a pen. I really hate overbearing, like perfumey, like scents like that. They just smell old to me. They smell like if I'm spraying something on my body or like rubbing something into my skin, I want it to be like refreshing and like youthful and like young. And like some of the most popular fragrances in the world, like especially Chanel No. 5, that smells so bad to me. But, I mean, if that's your thing, everyone has different preferences. I just really like fruity scents. They make me very happy. All right, guys, that is it for this year's last Q&A. Won't do another Q&A until January of next year. Like I said, I do one every month, so be sure to look forward to that. Vlogmas Day 2 is officially a wrap. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3, same time, same place. I've got a playlist down below with all of my Vlogmas videos, as well as my social media. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.